it actually going up somewhere?
Oh, we're recording.
Hey, that's the beginning of Notline League episode 2, the show that we do whenever our week gets too fucked and we can't do Hotline League and we just want to have a casual hangout stream. So that's what's going on here. Of course, like everything I do, it's sponsored by Alienware. Thank you to Alienware for making Notline League possible.
You're gonna see a lot of the top of my head. I just looked at that. That's my posture when I'm editing. So you're gonna see a lot of top of my head.
Lovely. Really excited about it. Thank you. I'm going to turn off the stream alerts, but thank you to the people that are subbing right now. It's very nice. I'm rebuilding my... I keep saying I've been rebuilding my sub count for a long time. I don't know if it's ever going to go back.
It's called being a streamer. It's just...
Yeah, but like I used to be the king. All right, I had 1,800 subscribers. Now I've got like 700 something. It's where you said. How many do you have, Ovilee?
Let's not talk about it.
Okay. Do you have 100 at least?
I guess how many I have?
I think I do. I do have 100, and each one of them are very special and wonderful people.
Mine are all just,
just so you know.
I throw them on the pile now,
Wow, that's,
This is really hard to listen to myself.
And edit? Yes, that's why when you said you were going to edit, I was like, I'm not so sure if you're going to edit. I'm trying to find a better color.
You're his second priority.
Yeah.
Not as important.
All right. All right. So how's it going, chat? Also, how have things been going with you guys? So, Mark, what have you been up to this past week? I assume you've been back at the studios, like getting ready for analyst desk shit.
Yeah, this is a pretty brutal week for me. So, like, I had Twitch Rivals this week. So from Monday to Wednesday, I was doing that. Also during that time, I was doing a bunch of offline TV stuff. And then I've been at Riot just Thursday, actually, because we did a lot of prep last week as well. So just Thursday for Riot. But then today, again, I was at offline TV for a bunch of hours. We start shooting our big new projects next week, and if things go well, they should be out in February.
Okay.
But until then, everything's a bit of a mess.
Yeah,
and
you guys put out a video where people were spitting on each other, making racist jokes. So I was like, wow, is this what 2019 TV is gonna look like?
I had zero part in that video, so if there were racist jokes, not me, man.
Have you seen it?
No, I said, it had literally nothing to do with that video because Fed has taken over the YouTube channel for this month while Josh and I focused on pre-production for our new projects and the kind of like restructuring.
And content is actually getting released despite that?
That Fed's in charge?
Yeah.
Minor miracle, I will agree.
Yeah.
But he's getting it done.
Yeah.
So anyways, I did all that. And hopefully that's going to come to fruition soon. And then obviously, concurrently, LCS starts, which is a bit of a crunch.
Yeah. How about you, Ovilee? What have you been doing?
Started my time at Porsche, which is like a 3D Stardew Valley. It's really great for the first couple hours, and then I got really bored. That's
was
what
it
I've
worth
been
the amount of money?
to.
How did you spend?
It's free. Isn't that just called Minecraft? Why are you playing something else?
No, what the? No, you've
like
played
Harvest
Stardew
Moon,
Valley,
isn't it?
right?
I've played Stardew Valley, but it has like a crafting system for like upgrading and creating like your furnaces and stuff, and like.
Yeah, that's the part that I'm not super. I love crafting and everything, but it takes in-game time to create stuff. So I'm like, okay, now I'm just kind of like sitting here waiting, and it's not like Stardew Valley where it's just like you can go pop an egg in a mayonnaise maker and then leave for a bit. It's like you have to wait like in-game days, and it's like that sucks.
That's a great design decision.
It sucks. So
Just play Minecraft.
I mean, it also makes it so that you don't have to
Minecraft.
play the game all the time, right? Because then you have to go do something else and let time pass.
Yeah, but the stuff just gets so tedious. Like it's okay, go get materials so you can make things.
Okay.
All right, make thing. Oh, so what are you gonna do? Get more materials? All right, and then it's just like waiting there, like. Ugh.
Well, this week has just been me recovering from the Gaffies last Sunday. Did either of you watch it?
I watched a fair amount of it.
Okay.
I watched all of it, and noticed that you didn't put me in the credits for one of the presenters. Thank you. My mom texted me about that. She said, "Why aren't you in the credits?"
That was a mistake. Although I'm glad your mom watched the Gaffies. I hope Twitch chat like the Gaffies. If people haven't watched it yet, I'd love for people to go see it because we spent
How's it doing on YouTube? Let me see this.
It's like sub 50K.
It's on YouTube.
I would have liked to have seen it break 50K.
Yeah, I thought it was really well done.
Thank you. And you don't compliment me readily, so that's.
Well, to be fair, I thought you were the weakest part.
Oh, okay, that's good. Glad to know.
I thought the show was great.
Yeah.
The host.
Everything replace the host, and it's incredible.
The commercials, the presentation awards, the production, all of that was so good.
Good. Glad to have it. All right.
I have a question. I started making YouTube videos. How do I get people to watch that shit?
Well, are they good?
No.
Well, there's issue number 1.
Let's take a look at Ovilee May's YouTube channel.
Yeah, while we're blowing people up for their YouTube channel, I haven't uploaded in
YouTube.com/Ovilee May doesn't lead me anything.
It's broken chopsticks with 2 X's.
Okay, so there's step 1.
If you just Google Ovilee May, though, if you type it in YouTube, you get it. So it's not that poorly SEO'd.
Yeah, but still, like...
I don't know how to change my name. Like, without it... It says, like, if I change it, I can only change it once. But then it's like... But do you really want to change it? And then it adds weird stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's whatever.
I mean, your viewership isn't terrible for just starting off, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think your Fortnite stuff isn't going to do super well because your audience is mostly League, so it doesn't surprise me.
I didn't realize how much League people hate Fortnite.
I tried to do a couple Fortnite videos, and fucking the whole, my YouTube went into rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so to be fair, I don't think it's exclusive to YouTube people. Like, I'm pretty sure Toast's audience fucking for a little bit hated when he played League and stuff like that. So, like, anytime you have a main thing and then you don't do that main thing, people get mad.
Yeah.
Got it.
But, like, if you just constantly put up Fortnite videos and eventually had a Fortnite following, no one would care.
Yeah.
Got it.
But then you literally are starting from zero because your League people won't watch.
Yeah.
Also, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and that game is so long. I just want it to end now. I mean, I really like it, but I want to play other games, and so it's just...
That's what Persona did to me, too. It's like, after, like, the 70th hour, I'm like, all right, I got it. Can, like, we move on?
Yeah.
To, like, the finale?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about it. Oh, Z7 Moon in chat says they enjoyed my interview with Chris Hopper. Thanks. Yeah, people want to go check that out. That's the other thing I've been doing is putting up a ton of videos this week. Interviews with team owners and players and all that stuff. By the way, I'm very curious to see if Kobe's at LCS tomorrow because he's at home very sick. So
that's no good because
I know he does a bunch of stuff. I think he's going to. He says he's there, but he said that they had him on a bunch of stuff this weekend. So
damn, my profile picture got canceled. What the fuck?
I saw that. Why is that? I thought you were just trying to be edgy.
Wait,
no.
Where?
For my YouTube.
Oh really? They like blocked it.
Image. I don't know. I gotta take care of this. I'll be right back.
Did you change your Google Plus thing? 'Cause sometimes that.
No, I think it's supposed to be my Google Plus thing, so I need to go to my Google Plus and fix it.
Sable Flag says, "Did you ever play Spider-Man? And did you like it? It's up next after Red Dead Redemption. I've got it installed on my stuff." Oh, actually,
someone asked if I'm married and how long I've been married for.
By the way, we don't need to talk about your marriage. That was very short. I think if it's an annulment, doesn't that mean it's not actually a marriage? Like you were never actually married if you get annulled?
Yeah, annulment is like canceling the marriage to say it never happened, not
okay. Then you're good.
Ending it.
You're good. Okay, let's... Oh, yeah, the other thing I would say really quickly on your YouTube channel, Ovilee, is maybe you should do what Shox is doing and do like a vlog.
Vlogging is good. You don't want to vlog?
I can try that.
You don't want to vlog?
I don't know. I find that to hold a camera in front of my face and be like, this is my life, am I interesting? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's actually really cool when you do that because a bunch of like people in the real world just are like, oh my god, she must be someone cool if she's vlogging.
Oh, all right.
I mean, and you can do it at LCS too. Like you just.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if. Have they ever let you take pictures in like the analyst desk area, Mark, or something?
No, for the most part, I can't.
Shox, just look at what Shox did. And then...
Shox, I saw what Shox did, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know if they would let us do what Shox did.
Well, another reason LCS is slipping behind the LEC.
Yeah, I wanted to do a day in the life kind of thing of an LCS analyst.
Mark, can we lower your webcam or your camera or anything at all?
No, I'll sit back again in a second.
The only thing we can see is your... I mean, we get the Alienware logo and they're great, which is fantastic.
I'm trying to fix my YouTube profile picture, all right? There's more important things than this.
Do you need to be... Is this how you fix your YouTube profile? Is just like you have to be an inch away from your monitor at all times to fix it?
No, but my posture's terrible.
All right, well, let's talk about games tomorrow. I feel like Team Liquid's going to trounce Cloud9.
Maybe. That's all you're getting from me.
Yeah.
What, you think that Liquid's going to stomp on Cloud9?
Well, I don't know if I would say stomp, but like, I don't know. I feel like at the beginning of the season, like Cloud9 usually revs up towards the end of the year or during the end of the splits, and I feel like, I mean, the interesting thing is they had all this extra boot camping time in Korea and all that, but I do feel like Team Liquid is just going to brute force their way through that match.
I think... So I was just at Cloud9's, and they were telling me that Niski feels like super confident kind of going in and everything. But yeah, I think they were in Korea for like an extra month and a half or something. Like they were there all the way up until Christmas. So they've been doing a lot of extra practice. But I don't know. Yeah.
I was going to say, I think that combined with Team Liquid having like Impact, who is a bit of a turd in the regular season just because he knows how to turn it on for playoffs. Like I feel like sometimes he underperforms. And then I think Core JJ and Jensen being added will take some time to like get used to how they want to play. So I think C9 has a good chance of winning the game.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
People are saying that Loco had said that C9 was beating everyone in scrims. But I feel like that's what they always say.
No, not always. I've heard CLG's been getting absolutely shit on in scrims.
CLG?
But that's not C9, that's CLG.
No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes it feels like every single team is saying they're doing well in scrims.
Oh, okay.
Well, but I also feel like C9 is particularly guilty of that. Like, remember when they said they were doing great in scrims and then got stomped on in semis, and then like Licorice came on our show and said, actually, we were getting stomped on?
That was a meme.
Yeah, I feel like this is the first time that the meme is believable, I think, because of Worlds.
Right. Well, I think like usually when I hear it from other teams, like I've talked to C9, a couple C9 guys, but I've also talked to people from every team, and like usually their stories line up relatively closely. So I think from what I've heard, C9 for multiple teams have said that they're actually doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What is that your guys' most hyped match for tomorrow? Do you think?
I think so. Let me.
So tomorrow, here I'll drop it.
Yeah, I think
Skype, and I'll send a Twitch chat. So that
I think so. People have been saying that TSM might be interesting. I think Turtle was telling me that TSM looks super strong, and that Broken Blade and even Acadian subbing in, it's that they've looked good. So I think 100 Thieves versus TSM might be fun too.
I actually think almost every single game is pretty hyped, aside for Golden Guardians FlyQuest.
Yeah, so let me ask. Well, I was going to ask you guys.
You aren't excited to see Golden Guardians, that roster, or is it just because it's against FlyQuest?
I mean, like, I'm excited for every match for both teams, aside for that one where I'm only excited for Golden Guardians. So that's why I actually think the first day is super stacked in terms of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'm trying to decide if I want to rank each match. Like, it almost feels like it goes hype to least hype throughout the day, schedule wise, which maybe is intentional. But the CLG Optic Gaming one, I don't know if I feel like it's not hype. That might be the least hype of the day.
I think the sell for that one is it's PoE against his old team. So it's like, hey, you tried to carry this team and now you get to.
But how many people watching are like, wow, I really want to see what happens here?
I think a fair amount. It's like,
yeah.
It's the new age CLG. CLG kind of always has their core fan base, and those people come and go. They're somewhat bandwagony as well. So like they got some hope. They got Weldon. They got PoE. They got Wiggly. They got reasons to be excited. And Optic has Crown. Like I don't think
Optic is not going to have their ADC.
Yeah. They have something else.
Optic doesn't have their ADC.
Yeah. So it broke, or the news broke somewhere. I don't know if it's.
I've been away from my computer and phone basically the entire day, so if something happened today.
I don't know if it's on the League subreddit, but I saw articles were written about it or maybe somebody tweeted about it, where they were discussing the fact that officially they were not going to be able to field them, so they're fielding their academy ADC.
Dang, everyone's been having issues with visas this split.
I mean, I feel like that's every split. Some team fucks it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. For me, the reason FlyQuest Golden Guardians one's the least hype is because every single one of the other matches can be billed as like a revenge match where Jensen fights Cloud9. TSM didn't get to Worlds because 100 Thieves limped their way in through championship points. Like Power of Evil abandoned Optic, and Clutch Gaming and Echo Fox swapped rosters. And then like Golden Guardians FlyQuest is like, Golden Guardians was the 10th place team, and they got a bunch of new guys that are kind of fan favorites. Hopefully, we like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, here it is.
Damn, my webcam is freaking out with focusing. No.
Oh, okay.
Asta.
I'm very happy, by the way, first off, because I think our audio is way better compared to last episode, which we had tons of issues. But, what was I going to say? Oh, so Mark, I assume you don't want to give your predictions because you're going to give them on the desk tomorrow?
Gonna do that and power ranking tonight, so you get nothing from me.
Okay, can we do it this way? Can I tell you what my predictions are, and you can tell me if
why
you think
you're
they're
wrong
bad or whatever?
I'll play devil's advocate to whatever you think. How about that?
Okay. Ovilee's pulling out her
book. My notebook, because I don't even think I've ever like sat down and thought about predictions and stuff. Okay.
So I got Team Liquid over C9. I feel like you already acted as counterbalance for that. I've got. Ooh, this TSM 100 Thieves one is probably the hardest to predict.
You haven't even decided yet? What if I make such a good argument that you've swapped to my side?
Very likely.
You need to have these picked out, so I'm not so.
Before our like casual, not real show thing. I actually think TSM. I'm gonna say because I feel like a lot of people are underrating TSM and a lot of people are overrating 100 Thieves. So I feel like a lot of people are gonna predict 100 Thieves to win this. So I'm going to go the TSM route because I actually do feel like people are underrating TSM. Well, not just contrarian, but I do think like TSM is stronger than people think they are, and 100 Thieves is weaker than people think they are. But I say that, but everybody always calls me the 100 Thieves hater, so I guess take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I mean both of us, huh?
Yeah.
I think the reason 100 Thieves is who you should be betting on is because. I think TSM will have a pretty big readjustment period. They've had to they swapped out three players because Grig is dead or whatever.
Yeah.
His wrist
injury.
Yeah. So
an extreme description for current situation.
But they're going to have to like kind of re-identify themselves. Where I actually think that even though they swapped 2 players out, I don't think functionally 100 Thieves changes their play style that much. Where Huhi is like a bit more of a boom or bust version of Ryu. Both of them are like big, selfless players who want to play for the team. And Bang, while I don't think his English is great, like marksman is probably the least important position for great English, and like Afro will lead the lane. Afro and Huhi has worked together, so I think 100 Thieves should come in with a lot more existing synergy than TSM.
Okay. Twitch chat right now is again going like Travis hates 100T, Travis hates 100T, Travis hates 100T.
They're just, you said that and they're trolling.
Why do you hate them?
I just want to say that the last time me and Twitch chat had this conversation about 100T was right before Worlds when I predicted them to have very poor performance, and we saw how that went. So let's be clear here, Twitch chat. You guys don't have the winning record on these things. I do.
Someone in Twitch chat for Bang, I heard that Bang's English is actually really good.
Yes,
like he's great at English. So
yeah,
looking forward to.
Wait, I'm confused. Do I own this YouTube channel?
Did somebody steal your Mark Zimmerman YouTube channel? Is this what we're finding right now?
They monetizing your stuff? Like, what's going on?
No, I just mean like. Where are my buttons that let me control it?
You're probably logged in the wrong Google account, right?
No, it's the right Google account.
Well, make sure because there's also you own a Google account, but then within
I know how YouTube works.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm not sure if you do if you can't access your own channel. It is really weird though that your like icon is messed up.
Yeah, my icon for everything's messed up.
Go tweet at Alex Rubens.
And when I go click on my channel, it takes me to like, you want to make a YouTube channel? Go ahead and create it. And it's like, I own all those YouTube channels.
Go talk to Alex Rubens.
Maybe. What? I can't even fucking put up my video tonight.
Yeah, let's message him literally right now because maybe
I don't have his contact directly.
Just on Twitter. Does he follow you, or is his DMs open?
You're his buddy. Why don't you do it?
Because I stopped my YouTube account. I can't do that.
But you're my friend, Travis. I could hang up right now and go get dinner instead of this.
I mean, don't you have a video to edit? Hang on.
Apparently not. If I can't fix it.
Okay, I will message him. I'm gonna DM him right now and say.
This is the wrong Alex Rubens. I'm not. My pictures are loading so
at
slow.
Alex Rubens is his name.
Yeah, I got H Rubin, who's a writer for the Twilight Zone and Key and Peele.
I'm gonna link him your YouTube channel.
All right, I'm gonna DM him right now too.
Okay, good, great. Well, now I've DM'd him, and then you're gonna DM him.
We'll hit him with the tag team.
Okay, great. His phone's gonna be vibrating while he's like on a date with his wife or something.
This is more important.
Ovilee.
Yes.
Hi.
I've been here the whole time.
Ovilee, what do you think is gonna happen between TSM 100 Thieves?
Oh jeez. I'm gonna put the faith in 100 Thieves. I like the return of the Afro Hu-He combo. I am not super sold on Broken Blade just because you hear about him, you heard, oh, Turkish League, oh, well, look at Supermassive, they did great, so they must be producing like great talent and everything, but just I still haven't really seen anything yet, so I don't want to put like faith into something that is not yet proven to me. Although like everyone's going like, oh, okay, well, how's the player swap gonna be for Acadian with TSM and everything? But Acadian, I think, has been practicing with TSM since November or December, I think, when they were having the start of Grig's injury. So it's not like he's like a new player being subbed in last minute. So I think that's one thing that TSM has going for them, kind of.
Okay.
But I think I would still place 100 Thieves over TSM.
People hear that beeping sound?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Maybe I should close my window. Okay, we kind of talked about CLG Optic. I actually think it's the least hype match of the day, now that I've decided about it. I actually feel like I know it's like Power of Evil versus old team, but like he was on that team for a year. That team didn't really do much. Like they have a sub right now. If CLG loses to Optic, like they should just feel bad.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm supposed to not agree. How do I not agree with this one?
Do you not agree? Why do you have to not agree?
Because I told Travis I was going to
play the devil's advocate role.
Oh.
So here's why you're wrong. Zix isn't on that team anymore.
Yeah, because they did so well whenever he was on that team.
Yep.
Good one, Mark.
Optic has a world champion. How many world champions are on CLG? Optic finished higher than CLG last split. And even though CLG now has their best player who carried them to that position, he's going to suck now. You convinced yet?
Yeah,
very strong points. Very
the world
strong.
champion one was the only one that I felt was at least logical in some sense.
I did my best, dude. What do you want me to say?
That's a good effort.
I do know that I think it took a little bit for CLG to get started scrimming. Like that's what PoE said in his interview with me.
So I've also heard they suck in scrims, is what I've heard. And Darshan has started both Academy weeks.
Yeah.
So
why didn't they get flame? Why did they not get flame?
Wait. I have something small because I like to read into things that are like shouldn't be read intoable. Like if you look at their Twitter posts, when they have kind of like the 5-man roster up there, it's not 5, but it's 6, and Fallen Bandit is like included in everything. So I'm wondering if Fallen Bandit steps in for Darshan more this split.
Yeah.
Tom Shu says too expensive. This is the actual reason. No, I didn't. I've heard otherwise.
Wait, so if you were wondering out loud and you have reasoning that you know, why not just say the reasoning?
Wait, who, me?
Yeah, didn't you say you?
No,
heard
I don't.
otherwise?
I don't. My belief was that they probably they chose Darshan, and
What
I'm
am I
worried.
looking at?
I would have just liked to have seen. What are you talking about? Me?
No, this fucking website. Everything's wrong on it. For placings last year. Whatever. Keep going. Sorry.
CLG should have had a 60% plus roster change, not a 40%.
I think they were very keen on keeping their bot lane together.
Yeah, that's fine. Keep your bot lane, change everything.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to shit on Darshan.
Well, then you're just shitting on Darshan because you're saying keep your bot lane and change everything else.
Poop on him.
No.
Like,
I'm just
they changed their coaching staff too.
I think here's what I would say. I think it was a good thing that they changed out Huhi and that he went to 100 Thieves. I think this is the reset that both Huhi and CLG needed. And I would say the same thing for Darshan. Like, Darshan could have gone to one of these other teams if they had cut him loose earlier in the offseason, and it could have been amazing for him. I think that sometimes players just need, like, a change of scenery. Like, clearly whatever's going on at CLG, I think, isn't going to bring Darshan back to the top performer that he has been in the past.
What if, like, Darshan went to Optic? Like, they did, like, a swap. Since
Travis,
they just have
do you
Doka
want my power ranking video?
Like, should we play it?
No, not. I mean, like, should I just upload it to your channel?
Do you want it? Like, yes, I will give you all the YouTube revenue from it.
I don't care about that. I don't have an actual place to put it.
I mean, yeah, we can do that right after.
You know who does have a YouTube channel that they're trying to grow?
I mean, it's up to Travis. Travis and I have a longer, longer standing relationship. But
well,
if Travis
more
doesn't
importantly,
care,
I'm gonna hang on. Let's look at Broken Chopsticks and see what her reach is. Let's see. All right, so we've got 5,600 subs, and then I think I gain that usually like within a month. So,
Not all of us can be blessed with the beauty of Travis Gafford already.
So what Travis is saying, I think, Ovilee, is that he doesn't need the help, and that I should give it to you. That's what he was saying.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yeah.
If you give it to me in a drive, I'll upload it right after. Mark, do you have a thumbnail for it?
No, I have absolutely nothing. I was gonna say, are you comfortable making me an admin of your YouTube channel for a day to upload it?
Jesus. I mean, I can upload it.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Yeah, but how do I get you the file?
Just give it to me on Google Drive.
It's gonna. All right, fine, whatever.
It'll be uploaded by the time we're done with the show.
Well, no, I have to finish editing it, which I gave up on because it's actually impossible.
Yeah. I mean, there's a million ways to get it to me.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
So no one cares about the third match.
No, third match is CLG Optic. Yeah.
I think the only
all you care about is if PoE beats his old team.
If PoE wins, then that's good. Because like when I did an interview with him, he's like, I don't want to just beat my old team. I want to destroy them mentally. And it's like, oh, jeez, okay.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. And I'm saying they could become very interesting. They being who? But is FlyQuest the least interesting team at the start of the split?
You know, it's close between them and Optic.
I feel like Optic has a little bit of hype with
happening.
Crown. Yeah, they've got Crown. Like that's an interesting narrative. They've got the Meteos Dardoch thing going on.
That's like weird. There's mystery behind that. It's like Optic. There's some forms of like, ooh, this is cool. But with FlyQuest, it's just like, hey,
I don't know what to talk about when it comes to FlyQuest.
I guess for me, it's just like, well, they might actually be okay. Whereas I don't feel like that for Optic, just because last split FlyQuest was fine. Yeah, they lost Flame, but they also lost Keen and got Po Belter. So like,
yeah, to be clear, I'm not talking about like who's going to be better.
Skill, you're talking about interest.
Like, well, am I interested in seeing what happens with FlyQuest this year?
Right, and I'm saying unlike you, narrative-driven scum, Travis, skill is an interest of mine. So I consider it potentially. I think it's really close, though.
Nice. Congratulations. You the tie for least interesting teams going into the start of the season.
Luckily, they're not playing each other, at least.
I really want to see Golden Guardians just come in and smash faces, because I'm ready to see like a redemption arc for this this team in 2019.
They have a good chance because they play FlyQuest on Saturday and then Echo Fox on Sunday.
Yeah.
So like they have a chance to go 2-0 if this roster like amazingly found a way to stick together in off season. I'm excited for it. I still think that they're a team that's either going to like come in swinging, taking down everyone and taking these wins, except for probably against like the top 3 teams or something. But they also have the total potential to just freaking go kaput and then be last year's Golden Guardians and just sit at the bottom of the rankings and everyone goes, haha, this is a meme.
Yeah.
I feel like the closest thing that Golden Guardians becomes in the bad case scenario is Echo Fox led Froggen teams, where like they had Looper and Haunster's the new Looper and Contracts is the new Acadian and Definitely and Ole are the new like Keith and I don't even remember who the support was back in those days. But I could see a world where they're like,
no,
was it
mid.
If it was Big or Gate or somebody.
One of those guys.
Yeah, but I could see like Golden Guardians worst case scenario basically being like the redux of that kind of team.
Here, Mark, work on your thing for a minute. I'm going to read off some subs.
It's not. Do you edit videos, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever edit in like 2-minute increments?
No, but you can get some like.
What?
I mean, you were gonna watch during this. If you need to,
I was hoping that
you can mute my Discord really quickly so that you can just hear.
No, I just thought my brain power was strong enough to like listen to you in a conversation and listen to myself.
Editing is like 100% brain CPU.
Yeah.
Task.
Sometimes it is. It depends, like if I'm just going through and cutting it the first time versus like actually editing. But even then, like I don't want to spend 2 minutes like cutting and then by the time I get in the groove, you'll be breaking it up. So,
okay, first off, big shout outs to Alienware. Quick little break here to discuss them. They are sponsoring the LCS this year. That is super awesome. They're sponsoring my stuff. That's super awesome. They're sponsoring Team Liquid. That's super awesome. They've super dedicated themselves to League this year, which is, I think, awesome. I'm trying to stop saying rad, but now I'm just saying awesome instead a bunch because people got yelled at, or I got yelled at in the comments for saying rad. Apparently people don't use that term anymore, but I feel like in California they do. Are you changing your colors, Mark? Okay.
No, what's going on, dude?
I thought your camera was just like losing its mind. What are you doing, Ovilee?
I'm showing everyone this new JoJo figure I got.
Have you tried the wig yet?
I've tried it at your place. I haven't it's not something that I just wear around the house.
Anyway, they have a bunch of cool stuff that they have released. I shouldn't be saying this, but we're going to be trying to do some interviews in 4K. I have a notebook coming from them that I'm going to give my LCS editor, and we're going to see if we can do 4K interviews this split. It might just be not because of the power of their hardware, but because of the bandwidth it'll take to just move these things around because he edits them after LCS and needs to get them to me. Anyway, we might have 4K interviews this year, and if that is the case, it'll be exclusively because they're giving me a laptop that's beast enough to be able to handle it, that I can give to my LCS editor. Anyway, I just go check them out. Dell.com/Travis. They announced the Area 51M, which is this beast-ass laptop that I'm really excited about. They sponsor the show, so thank you to them. And then before we get back to the second half or final fourth or whatever of the show, shout-outs to Sithic 1, Hoderton, Irish Blizzard for 10 months, Hole 53, Roberto, H2 Hombre, Freeloader 33, Will Hintz, Tally Wapuli, Exponential, Zugp, Zierlicious, Sable Flag for 13 months. Holy shit, over a year. Serenata, Joey 1744, Jordan, Calendar Guy 523, Penad, Dad, Goat Overlord, Dude Casey, Hell's Hound, Raging Pianist for 6 months, and Hollow Moon LL for 9. So thank you to everybody who did that. If you are in chat right now and you want to send me your Twitch Prime, that's super appreciated. If you're watching the VOD of this and you just go to twitch.tv/Travis Gafford, you can also throw Prime my way. All right, what else do we got tomorrow? Okay, so we're excited about FlyQuest Golden Guardians, and I think we all expect Golden Guardians to win. Wait, Mark, you said that you're going to be devil's advocate, so why is FlyQuest
Right,
gonna
absolutely. Because they are a more well-balanced team. They won a lot of times in summer by having better macro shot calling and understanding and being cool and level-headed guys. I think Po Belcher's also a cool and level-headed guy. Viper is a bit of a volatile unknown, but maybe they can make stuff happen against Honster. And even though they lost St. Vicious, who was supposed to be one of the big factors in that, they'll still be fine. And Golden Guardians are going to go boom. Even though I've heard good things about their scrim results, so another tough sell.
Clutch Gaming Echo Fox, I think Clutch wins.
Rolling in the mud.
It's literally Clutch versus Clutch.
No, it's Clutch versus Echo Fox from last year. They just swapped jerseys.
It's Echo Fox, Echo Fox?
No, it's both.
It's like a mix of both. It's like no, I'm not good at analogies.
It's just Echo Fox versus Clutch, but they've swapped their faces. Someone on the LCS team was talking about how they wanted to make like a trailer for this match that was just a copy of Face Off. You know that movie?
No.
Travis?
Yes.
They just want to make a trailer that's a cut of that where they just take each other's faces and they just put it on. It's like a Clutch Gaming guy who takes off Apollo's face and puts it on a guy with like a Clutch Gaming or an Echo Fox jersey with Hooney's face. I think that this one will be pretty close.
Mark, is there a chance Golden Guardians goes to Worlds this year?
No. I don't think so.
Okay.
Because that would mean TL, C9, 100 Thieves, and TSM, who I believe are probably better than them, would two of those would have to turd out.
Yeah. I mean, people have yelled at me so much about Froggen and my doubt in Froggen that maybe he just carries everybody.
So wait, why do you have so much doubt in Froggen?
Do you know the last time he was in playoffs?
I do not.
2014.
Oh, jeez.
He has not been on a successful team in a really long time, and it's like one of those things where like if everything around you sucks all the time, like maybe you're part of the problem.
Maybe you're the problem.
Yeah. So like I just can't think of another player who is like a legitimate like all-star world-class player who is consistently on terrible team. Because someone else would have picked him up, someone else would have like made a reach for him.
Yeah.
But no good teams have wanted him.
No, that does make sense. I think I just keep hearing like, oh, he's super motivated. He's really coming in.
I'm sure he's motivated and
like,
stuff.
Okay, well so but that's exactly it. It's like, all right, step up and show us, and the results will speak for themselves.
Yep.
Okay, so whatever, we don't need to talk about that. And then let's just go
Was
really
Origin
quickly.
not a successful team at EU Masters? Like, who the fuck cares about EU Masters?
Who the fuck cares about you?
I don't know, like, what's...
All right. And then we got Sunday, which is a less hype day. Actually,
yeah.
I feel like they shotgunned all their hype into Saturday, and then Sunday's just like...
C900 Thieves.
Yeah.
I think that's like the one hype-ish game. And then Echo Fox Golden Guardians, that's just showing us like if Golden Guardians can go 2-up.
Yeah.
I like the Golden Guardians Echo Fox one because it's a bit of a grudge rematch because you have Nick and Arrow leaving Echo Fox and joining Golden Guardians. You have Froggen previously being on Echo Fox, now on Golden Guardians. So I think that one's pretty hype.
All right, so week 2. Okay, so Saturday, February 2nd, Echo Fox.
Wait, week 2? We're looking that far ahead? What?
Well,
what are you doing?
I figured we'd go through the split.
Hey, Travis, I was trying to get dinner tonight.
I am also hungry.
Gotcha. Just kidding. Mark, I know you can't give predictions, but can we do bold statements for the split? Like, make one bold statement for the split each?
Yeah, sure. Some people in Twitch chat seem to think my point about Froggen not making playoffs in the past is what I'm talking about this time. I think Golden Guardians will make playoffs this time. I'm just saying I don't think he's a stud.
Mark,
yeah.
Bliss Twitch chat, by the way, they lose their mind whenever you talk about Frog in a negative way. I've learned this over and over again. Like this.
Oh
is
yeah,
Frog.
I know that.
Club.
I mean, he's just a popular player because season 2 he was the West Hope.
Razzleplasm says, "What if Travis shaved his beard and just left a handlebar mustache?" I don't think that's going to happen.
I think you should do that. Raz knows what's up. Also, why is Raz modded but I'm not? I am in.
I think I banned you, right? At some point in time.
What?
I think you were trolling in the chat, and I banned you.
The only thing I have ever done in this chat is ask them to spam scoot scoot and anime.
I literally had my cursor over the mod user button, and then I noticed, and then you said those two things, and now I'm realizing I need to not do that.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Okay, bold predictions each, everybody from them. So an example, by the way, would be like the prediction that the guy made on Hotline League last week where he said TSM wasn't going to make playoffs this year. I think that's an example of a bold prediction. That's not my bold prediction. That's just an example of the type of stuff we're looking for.
Bold prediction.
I don't want to make a negative bold prediction.
Golden Guardians finishes top 3 in spring. And I'm not saying they get
4.
I'm not saying they get third, and I'm not saying in playoffs they get third. I'm saying that by the end of the split, they will be ranked 3.
I'll say Clutch Gaming is the worst team in the league.
Okay. So they finished last, you're saying?
They finished last. I think it's a super volatile. Remember, this is a Huni-led team. Huni's never missed playoffs.
Yeah. I feel like people are so down on Clutch that they're not going to feel like that's a super bold prediction.
Is it not? Okay.
But people, no. I'm not saying you need another one. It's a
Huni-led team that has Piglet on it, Lyra, Demonte. No one cares about last place. All right. If you don't care about last and TL is a lock in at first, like how many bold predictions are fucking left?
Zcog sent a tier 1 sub with the message, Travis, can you not always be drilling over GGS? What is it, guys? Am I shitting on Froggen all the time, or am I drilling on GGS all the time? You gotta decide which one it is.
Bias?
What do you got for us, Ovilee?
I have negative ones, but I don't want to say negative ones. I only want positive ones.
Who's gonna make the finals? Give me your 2 finalists.
Finals as in for spring?
Yeah.
I mean, gut feeling finals for spring would be Team Liquid Cloud9. But if I was to throw like a freaking rando in there.
No, like that doesn't have to be your bold prediction. I just say something.
I know, but I'm thinking. Say something. I'm not good at that, man. I get yelled at too easily.
Optic will get relegated.
No, I think
they bring back relegations
just for Optic.
Yeah.
I feel like something terrible is gonna go wrong on CLG, and they're gonna end up bottom 2. Like I just have like
that's hot.
I have like a sickening feeling that something's gonna go wrong there.
I don't even consider that bold. I mean, didn't Jack rank them last? And I know his like tweets are usually pretty memey, but I feel like he did that intentionally.
I think he did that because they were blasting him in scrims. Like I said, there's a couple scrim groups, and I've heard similar consistent stories from everyone, so I assume that they've been playing each other.
Yeah. Okay. Should we take a couple questions from chat as we wind this down, so Mark can go
only
get
anime
dinner? Chat, anything? Also,
chat,
Mark, when are you gonna get the how do you want to do that?
Well, so I'm not really editing it very much. Do you want to spice it up? Because I can just cut it down into my like statements if you want, or
well, I don't think I have enough time. It's 7 o'clock the night before.
Yeah, I mean, literally all I was gonna do would be put in a graphic slowly displaying my ranking. It'd be super shit. So you can have my super shit video.
Do you have the graphics made?
What do you mean graphics? It's a screenshot of an Excel spreadsheet that I slowly crop less and less out of. So yeah, I've got the graphics made.
Okay. Yeah, you can send it to me.
All right, I'll make the video.
An Alienware logo on the front and back of it?
Do whatever you want with it, dude. I don't care.
Woohoo. Okay. Okay.
Someone mentioned Bucciardi, so I had to go grab the figure that I got of him in Japan. And like today's episode was sick.
How does
So it is
Aframu
great.
stack up against supports this year?
Fine. He was at best last year number 1, at worst like number 4 at times. You added Core JJ. So, you know, if Core, even in best case scenario for Core JJ, he's number 1 all year long. Aframu is between 2nd and like 4th or 5th, I guess. Still pretty good.
Best anime of winter 2019.
Of winter, JoJo.
Promise Neverland.
Promise Neverland is great. Promise Neverland is next if JoJo was not in this season. Like, you just can't beat JoJo. But Promise Neverland is definitely next. Don't you facepalm at my JoJo. JoJo was freaking wonderful.
I tried to watch it. That show sucks balls.
How dare you? Which part did you watch, though?
I skipped the whole first arc, so I think I watched episode 9 or 10.
Okay, yeah, that's like where it gets good.
Yeah, and I thought it sucked.
You-
I watched like 1 episode, to be honest, so I didn't really give it a chance, but
Yeah, that's
didn't
not
get
giving
me.
it a chance. You can't just like watch like 1 episode and be like deep and invoking, and it's not even supposed to be.
Yeah, aside for like Promise Neverland, which you can watch 1 episode of and get hooked instantly.
Well, that's because it's like fuck.
Yeah.
They're completely
Yeah, it's
different.
good. Yeah, one's good and one's not.
Do you think Licorice is the
How
best top
dare you.
laner?
Licorice best top laner?
Is he better than Huni?
Is he better than Someday?
I would like to see a full split of play. I think he's like right up there. I think, you know what I'll say is he's probably the best performing top laner because C9 usually plays around him much better than like 100 Thieves plays around Someday or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe in a one-on-one he's not the best, but I think he'll be the best performer.
When looking at like the big game.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps asking about C9 Niski. We don't have very much information to go off of, I feel like.
So
From what I've heard, people are happy with him. Have you heard otherwise?
No.
no, I've heard people seem to think he's pretty good. I know in Europe people were really high on him on Splice, and I know in NA people didn't have a super strong opinion of him, but that's not that bad. You know, like no one was like, this guy sucks. So
Okay, maybe one more question.
last one, make it a goodie.
Chat, give me something good. Top 3 teams at the end of tomorrow. Well, I think it's...
Well, there's going to be
There
top
has
5
to
teams.
be 5.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you're asking our prediction. So that was a great question.
What was that shadow in your room just now, Mark?
Probably a ghost. It's haunted, you know? Caught live on Twitch. Ghost.
Alright, come on, chat. Give me something good.
I don't see any anime questions.
A lot of people asking about the singleness of everybody.
Someone
Mark
asked
has a
again
cat.
top 3 teams at end of weekend now.
We don't need to do that either.
What if I had a handlebar mustache?
Stop, Razzleplasm. Jesus. Okay, no one has a good question.
I mean, no one. Yeah, I've Twitch chat. We wanted a good question, but you just couldn't give us
They're
a
all
single
either
one.
meme questions or questions that are non-answerable, or like I don't know what to do with you people.
Call your MVP for the split predictions. How can you guess the MVP of the split without seeing anything?
MVP of the split will be double Lipatu. That's
Yes.
how.
Easy.
You just say double lift. Easy.
Again?
Easiest guess of my life.
Actually, you know what?
You don't think it's going to be Core JJ for putting up with them?
Jensen gets it. He finally gets his first MVP in the most undeserving way possible. Jensen should have got his first MVP the time that he had 50 more kills than anyone else in the league and had disgusting stats that rivaled everyone. Bjergsen was the only one with similar stats, and C9 was like the second or third place team, but nope. Bjergsen won it. And now
you're gonna try Anthem. Yes, I'm gonna try Anthem. Maybe.
And now Jensen's gonna get it.
Do we know who counts as a rookie for this split? Viper.
Viper.
Does Wiggly count?
We don't know if Broken Blade counts. Does he count? Do we
Wiggly should count. Broken Blade should count.
So he counts.
I think he does because it's not a major region, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, so it's only major regions.
I don't know how it works. Count? I don't know if the TCL counts.
Because it's like a wild card in Worlds and stuff, or?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't know, like, if you play in Japan and come over, are you a rookie or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, dude. Fucking Jensen wins MVP.
All right, that is the show. No one go anywhere because I'm going to be giving out some RP cards. But Mark, what do you got?
Wait, you got I want RP.
I'm leaving to eat dinner. My stomach's eating itself.
Ovilee, what do you got for us?
In terms of what? You want to see more of my figures?
All right, everyone. I'll be at LCS this weekend. That means there's going to be interviews going up. Thank you to Zerolicious for the 800 bits, current bit leader. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to be giving out some RP on stream. And this has been Notline League episode 2.